Have you ever wondered why self-compassion is important in achieving success? It's a question many of us may not consider, but it's one that holds profound significance. Picture a world where success isn't just about relentless hustle and grind, but also about kindness and understanding towards oneself. Intriguing, isn't it? In this journey, we will explore the importance of self-compassion and how it can lead us to success. Stay tuned, and let's delve into this together. First, we need to understand what self-compassion is. In its simplest form, self-compassion is the act of extending compassion to oneself in instances of perceived inadequacy, failure, or general suffering. It's about being gentle, kind, and understanding with ourselves, treating ourselves with the same kindness and care that we would give to a dear friend in a similar situation. Now, let's delve into the three components that form this powerful concept: self-kindness, common humanity, and mindfulness. Self-kindness is the cornerstone of self-compassion. It is about being warm and understanding toward ourselves when we suffer, fail, or feel inadequate, rather than ignoring our pain or flagellating ourselves with self-criticism. It's about recognizing that it's okay to be imperfect and that mistakes are a part of the learning process, not a sign of personal failure. Next, we have common humanity. This is the understanding that suffering and personal inadequacy is part of the shared human experience. It's something that we all go through. By recognizing our common humanity, we understand that we are not alone in our struggles. This can be comforting and can help us to feel more connected with others. Lastly, we come to mindfulness. This is the balanced approach we take to our negative emotions so that feelings are neither suppressed nor exaggerated. Mindfulness is about being present in the moment, accepting our experience without judgment. It allows us to step back and look at our situation with a clearer, more objective lens. In essence, self-compassion is like a soothing balm for our wounds. It's a gentle reminder that we are human, that we are not perfect, and that's okay. It's about giving ourselves permission to be kind to ourselves, to recognize that we are not alone in our struggles, and to be present in the moment. Embracing these elements allows us to be kind to ourselves, recognize that we are not alone in our struggles, and be present in the moment. Consider the story of Sarah, a woman who learned the importance of self-compassion. Sarah was a woman of great spirit and determination. She was always ready to face life's challenges head-on, but life had a way of throwing curveballs her way. She faced numerous setbacks, from personal loss to professional challenges. There were days when she felt like she was drowning in a sea of failures, her dreams seeming farther away with each passing day. But Sarah didn't let these obstacles define her. Instead, she learned to practice self-compassion. She began to understand that it was okay to feel overwhelmed, to have doubts, to make mistakes. She realized that these were all part of her human experience, and not a reflection of her worth. She allowed herself the space to grieve her losses, to learn from her mistakes, and to heal from her pain. Sarah started treating herself with the same kindness and understanding she extended to others. She stopped beating herself up over every failure and started celebrating her resilience, her strength, her spirit. She began to see these not as obstacles, but as stepping stones on her path to success. This change in perspective was transformative. Sarah found that when she treated herself with compassion, she was more resilient in the face of adversity. She was more open to learning from her mistakes instead of being crippled by them. She was more motivated to pursue her dreams, no matter how many times she stumbled along the way. In time, Sarah's self-compassion led her to a place of success she had never imagined. She was happier, more fulfilled, and more successful than she had ever been. She had found a way to turn her struggles into stepping stones, her pain into power, her dreams into reality. Sarah's story illustrates how self-compassion can positively impact our journey to success. It teaches us that we are more than our mistakes, our failures, our setbacks. It reminds us that we are human, and it is okay to be imperfect. And most importantly, it shows us that by treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, we can overcome any obstacle and achieve our dreams. So how does self-compassion lead to success? Well, let's start with resilience. Resilience is our ability to bounce back from adversity, to keep going when the going gets tough. And self-compassion, my dear friends, is one of the strongest pillars of resilience. When we are kind to ourselves, when we acknowledge our struggles without judgment, we are better equipped to face challenges head-on. We learn to say, yes, this is tough, but I can handle it. We become our own best cheerleaders, and that indeed is a powerful thing. Now let's talk about mental health. In a world that's constantly buzzing with stress, pressures, and expectations, our mental health often takes a back seat. But here's where self-compassion steps in. It's like a soothing balm for our frazzled nerves, a kind voice amid the clamor of self-criticism. It encourages us to accept ourselves as we are, flaws and all. It reminds us that it's okay to not be okay sometimes. And when we are at peace with ourselves, we are better able to focus, to create, and to succeed. And then there's motivation. You see, self-compassion is not about letting ourselves off the hook. It's not about saying, well, I tried and that's good enough. No, it's about saying, I tried, I stumbled, and that's okay. I will try again. It fosters a growth mindset, a belief that we can learn, improve, and overcome. It fuels our motivation to keep striving, to keep reaching for our dreams, no matter how many times we fall. So, you see, self-compassion is not just about being kind to ourselves. It's about empowering ourselves. It's about strengthening our resilience, nurturing our mental health, and boosting our motivation. It's about understanding that we are works in progress, that it's okay to stumble, to fall, to struggle. Because it's in these moments of struggle that we find our strength, our courage, our determination. By practicing self-compassion, we can achieve our goals and find success. Now, you might be wondering, how can you practice self-compassion? Well, let's dive into that, shall we? Self-compassion is like a muscle that needs consistent training and exercise. The more you practice, the stronger it becomes. It's a journey, not a destination. So how do you start this journey? Firstly, it's about mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and engaged in the moment, aware of your experience without judgment or distraction. It's about noticing your feelings, your thoughts, without trying to change them. By being mindful, you allow yourself to feel what you're feeling without any guilt or shame. Think of it this way. When you trip over something, you don't beat yourself up, do you? You acknowledge it, maybe even laugh about it and move on. Self-compassion works in a similar way. It's about acknowledging your feelings, allowing yourself to experience them, and then moving forward. Next up is positive self-talk. What we say to ourselves matters greatly. Start by replacing negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Instead of saying, I'm a failure, say, I'm learning and growing. It may feel strange at first, but with practice, this positive self-talk can become a natural part of your thought process. Lastly, don't be afraid to seek support from others. We all need a helping hand from time to time. Friends, family, mentors, or even professional therapists can provide valuable perspectives and help you navigate your journey towards self-compassion. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. It doesn't make you weak or any less capable. In fact, it takes courage to acknowledge your need for support, and that courage is to be celebrated. The journey of self-compassion is a personal one, and it's different for everyone. There's no right or wrong way to go about it. What's important is that you're taking steps towards a kinder, more compassionate relationship with yourself. Practicing these strategies can help us cultivate self-compassion, leading to personal growth and success. In conclusion, self-compassion is a powerful tool in our journey to success. We've explored its essence and how it can remarkably shape our path. It's not just about being kind to others, but also extending that kindness to ourselves, understanding that we too are human, prone to mistakes and in need of compassion. We delved into Sarah's story, a testament to the transformative power of self-compassion. She's a shining example of how treating ourselves with kindness, rather than harsh self-judgment, can turn our lives around and lead us to untold success. We also discussed the compelling link between self-compassion and success. It's not about being perfect or never failing, but about how we treat ourselves when we do stumble. It's about picking ourselves up, dusting ourselves off, and moving forward with an understanding heart. We then took you through the practice of self-compassion. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. It requires practice, patience, and persistence. It's about acknowledging our flaws and shortcomings, but not allowing them to define us. In essence, self-compassion is the key that can unlock the door to success. It's about being our own best friend, standing by ourselves in times of failure and triumph alike. Remember, be kind to yourself. Your journey to success starts with self-compassion. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content.